Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to part 13, the last part to this quest line. We're going to be taking a look at and end it on the Mummy. The Return of the Mummy, to be precise. And it's very weird how we started with the Mummy, and we're going to end with the Mummy. We're going to also see some other stuff as well, but this quest line is going to take a look into this, and the very cringe-worthy episode it came from. So let's see this three-part here.
Hey, check out this metal beetle thing I found. You like that sort of stuff, right?
How interesting. It looks like an Egyptian scarab, an ancient symbol. Where did you find it?
It was stuck in the dirt over where we ride bikes. Just trash, but I thought you might want to see it.
It's not trash. It looks like a genuine ancient piece. Show me where you found it.
Obtain a spyglass binoculars and obtain some roach salads. So it's not going to be too long to get because we have somebody here who can give us the spyglass, so it'll be 2 hours. As for the roach salad, that's going to be the one that's going to take a little while for this particular playthrough. There are some characters that could drop it, or some items that can drop it that's premium. But for the time being, we don't have that opportunity, so we're just going to have to do the long and boring way. Always fun. So yeah, in this part, we're going to be taking a look into this final bit here. And then moving forward, it's going to be more or less better, easier taken and paste stuff. So you'll probably notice that there are certain things that are going to be cut out during this part. And you'll be wondering, okay, there's certain characters that popped in and yet I haven't talked about them yet. They'll be in their own separate videos. This is only going to be looking at a bit of some of the normal quest line when it comes to the story here that isn't associated with a book, as well as just focusing in on the Return of the Mummy. The weird thing about the Return of the Mummy is why it's only like 3 parts, so I figured this is the best way to kind of put everything in together. So let's go ahead and...
Officer Ramon, have we received complaints from the new neighbors about paranormal acts? Well, apparently, some neighbors claim to have seen a gang of gnomes destroying their gardens. Gnomes? I didn't see that coming. Yes, gnomes. That's what they said, ma'am. I need a coffee right now. Thank you for reporting, officer. Good afternoon.
You know how I say good evening? Well, hers is like good afternoon. That's her, like, signature goodbye. But yeah, this is the beginning of the mayor, and she's like, oh, inept. That is until later on, and then she just accepts it. It's like, oh yeah, we're just abnormal now. It's so weird how you see the progression change with these characters, but it's always nice to see with these stories what leads them on. You also notice that these parts are going to be a lot more cut and paste rather than how last was this long periods of time of nothing. That's because this is getting close to where all the other videos are, where you have to cut and paste into certain videos to make them all cohesive together. So this is why it's part 13. And oh no, for some reason at some point this game glitched and I got this lovely mess. I have no idea what happened here, but yeah, every people are small and the road is just garbage now. Every item is small. It just looks... I don't know what happened here. Things have disappeared. Oh no, they're small. They're way up over there. Oh man, what is going on here? Yeah. Be expected that some of the episodes are going to look like garbage right there. I still haven't gotten the gnome pipe, but don't worry, I'm going to get some here. Also, at some point, I saw the gummy bear thing point out here. Despite me not having the gummy bear, a way to get that as of here, it still offered it, so it's a weird kind of glitch. But yeah, if you have the gummy bear stand during Halloween, that's the item you can get and drop from. Anyways, that's done. And I'm going to be hoping to get something progressive, but we'll also see. I think this video isn't going to be as long as the other two have been, and it may not be as exciting, but, you know, we're getting closer to the end. You might be wondering, too, there are other 4 different stories that I am going to be focusing on, but I am not going to post them here due to the fact that they are, what do you call it? They are books that are expected to have, or things that are expected to have books in them. So I'm going to assume that that's still going to be the case here. Mind you, in the other episodes or the other stories, that happened as well. Yeah, so it's weird because they've acted these stories as just a 3-parter, but because the Return of the Mummy already has a book for it, I'm going to assume it's already completed. And the other books, I'm going to assume there's more to them. But we'll wait and see how that turns out. Because it's going to be very intriguing to see how everything kind of shapes up at the end of the day. Anyways, I'm just sharing with you some items that have appeared in the shop here. I may not be able to show all these off for the later episodes, but might as well show you what we have here that's considered new. Anyways, I believe one of the quests is done. I believe it's it's gonna be finally getting this, so let's see what happens now that we got this done. It was a pleasure doing business with you, little guy.
Curse you, Satyr! I swear, I'll rip your eyes out if you don't stop with these little guy remarks.
Very old pipe found in a Cherokee camp, made with an extinct type of wood. As if. This pipe is new. I have no choice but to try to give it a more aged look. Who else but Satyr?
Hey, so, someone told me that you carry, that you have, good stuff.
I don't know what you're talking about, boy.
Snacks. Sorry to mention this night, but this is the only place open.
Wait here. I'll see what I can offer you. A first taste of the creeper. Saturday night hunger. You need to sell roach to go. Sell some thingies and get some thingies. You've probably seen them before. It's just quickie going type of deal. Yeah, so we get a first look at the creepers. They will have their own episode and the Calling All Creeps. That won't be until a later point of the video. We're not in the later point of this video, but like down the line in the future. I already recorded that. It's just more or less sitting and waiting. I think I must have missed a dialogue point at some point during the thing, but whatever. I'm going to just wing it and pretend as if that didn't happen. So yeah, we'll go with that. Anywho, let's see here. Yeah, so now we've gotten to like this point of the game where it's a little bit more of the long haul. And there's nothing really much exciting during this part, unfortunately. It's mostly just due to the fact that it's just more of just a showcase type of deal. And once this part is done, it will be more better fun parts coming up. I swear. I'm sorry. I need to get this. It's like a needle. You don't want to have it happen, but you gotta just pull through.
See over there? It looks like there's an archaeological team from the university doing some digging.
When I dig, I always get into trouble. It's not fair they get to have all the fun. Hey, who is that? There's a lady wearing funny clothes, coming towards us. And she's pretty.
Aw, do you have a crush on her, Dustin? Maybe she's some kind of Egyptian expert helping the archaeologist.
I don't have a crush. She's just... Oh, never mind.
Ooh, Dustin and whatever name sitting in a tree.
Let's go talk to her. You could say hi to your crush.
Oh, jeez. How about we just go play video games instead?
Hello, I'm Lucy and this is Dustin. Do you know what they're digging from here? It looks very interesting.
The scallop. Have you seen my scallop? I must find it.
Play the scene and get the crook and flail. Yeah, This is funny because in the episode, I kind of showcased this during the other part with the bad acting of the kid. But what's best about it is there's this character who plays as this girl, and at the end it's like, it is I, your sister! It's such bad acting. Such great bad Canadian acting, but here's a close-up of the model of this character. And then she does this spooky thing with her spirit staff or something. Get a first close-up front view, and then that's it. So you get a good idea. And yeah, this is like one of those freemium character things. So, oh, and look at that, a flail. So 1 out of how much? 1 out of 5 done. So there you go. Then I have to sell one of these, which sucks, which means I need 6 in order to get the book statue item for it. And I have enough to sell the roach, so let's do that now.
I'll just cockroach crispy. Never mind. I'll take tomatoes. Thank you.
I'll take salad. I'm on a diet.
Of course, big guy. Here you go. Enjoy. Bye now. Mental note. Always have some food available. I don't want to find out what these creeps are capable of doing if I don't have the food to offer them. Sorry about the background, by the way. Let's see. A leftover stew costs 765 coins in the restaurant. If I duplicate its volume with water, I could resell it in 12 small portions. If I sell each portion for, let's say, 99 coins each, it would yield a profit of 75 coins. Therefore, if I can sell 2 full pots of stew, I can fix the sedan. Perfect. Sell leftover stew and place the Satyrs sedan. Yep, we gotta get Satyr's car. By the way, you'll need this in order to play with Satyr's quest line, as well as later on there will be a character, Cindy, who will be needing that item in order to progress for her quest, or one of her quest lines. And it's interesting too because the car itself is a freemium, but you can buy multiples of his car. It's weird because some items are like A-okay with getting stuff, and others it's like a one and done deal. So I don't know why Satyr's car is considered as a okay, you can buy multiple versus just the one. I guess he just likes having the same clones of his crappy sedan. Man, what a car is the sedan. What a classy guy that guy is. And you know, for a person like me, I don't even know much, you know, I'm not much of a I know I'm a guy, and usually there's a stereotype where all men love cars and all that stuff, but I can just give a shit less. My personal taste. When it comes to gaming, though, oh man, I'm such a nerd when it comes to that type of stuff. Anyways, with more progression, we're gonna see if we can't finish another quest off the list here. And this very boring ending. Man, this is... I'm gonna suffer with this with you. It's one of those, I need to get rid of this thing right now. A band-aid that's slowly ripping my skin as we speak. There's a sedan. I have enough money for it, but I ain't gonna put it down just yet. Don't know why, but I'm not. I still have to do more of the, get more of that. And I'm just debating on if I want to do that, which I guess I am going to do that now. So we're gonna finish off with the quest.
Hey, Satyr, I see you have restarted that noisy sedan. Hey, Mortman, listen to that exhaust pipe and all 8 cylinders at full throttle. Fantastic, right? I guess so, Satyr. If you say so.
Aw, poor Squidward. Oh, I mean Mr. Mortman, my bad. I got those two characters confused because they both sound similar. Both old, depressed. Alright, let's finish Slappy's quest.
Listen to me, player. You may not understand my appearance here, but I'm the one pulling the strings. Keep working with me, and you won't regret it.
Okay, Slappy, thank you. That's nice to know, Slappy. More or less. Got the zombies playing out now. I'm thinking it's for another... Yeah, you know what it is? It's for another thing to come up later on. I think for the Headless Ghost questline. I don't know. I don't think I have them. Tried to see if I could visually find him, but I don't think I can. But his questline did pop up, which I am going to share during his playthrough, so be looking forward to that one. I figured it makes sense to have that be within that questline there. Alright, more loading. More things to do. More stuff to wait. And yeah, there's this item here, the treasure dealer. I'm gonna unlock it here, but I won't talk much about it until the episode. It's gonna be a little while for me to talk about it because I have to get to the black ring, which is probably out of all the episodes books offered is probably the worst one, because it deals, most of it's all dealing with crafting stupid rings and medallions, and they are just god awful to get, just because the drop rates for the gold items just suck, as well as the type of material. The only way to actually get anything good is if you actually just go ahead and just buy a bunch of the premium stuff. So anyways, we're going to continue on with the mummy questline, like we should have done.
Yikes! I think we should get out of here. I bet she's mad that I took that beetle thing.
Let's see what she wants. We shouldn't jump into conclusions. Not everyone would look odd as a monster.
Haven't you ever seen a mummy movie? Bad stuff always happens when you mess with Egyptian stuff. Such fears are based on stereotypes. My brother isn't here. Yet. I mean, there's no mummy.
Wow, what a great save there, eh? It's not like the kids already met your brother to begin with.
Don't be afraid, children. I simply lost a scarab brooch that's been in my family for a long time. I didn't mean to take it. I just
Shh! Justin, can you describe the missing brooch, madame?
You have it! I know it! Give it to me!
You might be onto something, Dustin. Let's run! Now!
Reach a scarometer like we've done before, and now place a small cannon for a day's worth of money. Nice. Good. Yeah. I always love the quest where they say, oh, put down a premium item because, yeah, just one of these things. What am I going to do with a small cannon? You know, as of right now, the small cannon is completely useless, but after the beach update happens, now it's like, oh, I know where to put this thing. I could put it near the beach where the pirate stuff is. So it's like, as of right now, items like this are like, ugh, I don't know what to do with it, but later updates it makes more sense. Like, what does this cannon have to do with ancient Egypt? I don't know. You know what would be interesting if they actually go full ahead with another ancient Egypt update, but I doubt they'll ever do that. It's not out of the range of possibilities, but, you know, again, there's a lot of stuff they can do. A lot of books they can take a crack at, and it just, yeah, the things are endless, to say the least. So, anyways, this should probably finish off the, this very short quest line, because really all I need to do is just get enough of this points, which should be about now. Yay, I did it.
Do you see her? Is she coming after us?
Once she started running after us, I tossed the scarab behind. I think she stopped to get it.
I'm never riding my bike around here again. And did you see that pyramid thing rise from the ground? Spooky.
One thing's for sure. There's a mystery here. But for once, I don't think I want to pursue it.
For now. But it might change in the future. You never know. Anyways, that's about it for the Return of the Mummy. Yeah, 3 quests. Hooray! 600 coins worth it. For all that. And let's see, this is what is needed to get this character, so it's not very hard to get, honestly. So, lucky for you. There's that. And there's the prize. It looks a lot better than what the mummy offered, which was just a piece of stick. So, yeah. There's that. And then there's other quests here, like build town hall. I'll get to them in a minute. But yeah, at some point you get this weird thing, the one-time offer deal for Satyr. Comes with that in his car, so there's that. And we're going to take a quick look at one of the quest lines for I Didn't Get to Show, which is her move there. You've probably seen it in past episodes from the camping update. And now I'm going to show you Mrs. Marr with Garfield. There you go. There's her pet Garfield cat. So normally that's where the cat came from. It's for her pet. And the last thing I'm going to show off here is just simply the, Dustin here doing his paper airplane, because I don't think I've shared this closely, right? One thing too I wanted to point out is the fact that what's bizarre about it is that the other quest lines dealing with putting down certain characters like the firefighter, the DJ, all that stuff, the characters, they do not have any quests or updates as of now, so there's no point in actually sharing them off. So that's about it for these quests here, and I'm wondering and curious to see what you think of everything altogether. So that's about it. We're finally done with all this boring stuff. Hooray. No more of this. We are finally free. Finally free from this nightmare. So, moving forward, all future books are going to be their own separate things, and it's going to go back to normal with most of the fun stuff. Now, I am going to be doing the final part to this quest line. Or not final part, but, you know, this is technically the final part to this Let's Play, finally. And I'm going to be continuing off with all the books, and then I'm going to continue with the stuff that I've done before and have yet to do, like the Squeezers event that passed in November. But there's one last video I need to do here to continue off with this, finish off everything when it comes to this quest line, and it has to do with a premium character. It's a very short video, I would say, and it's going to be weird because this will be my 100th episode coming up. So once all that's said and done, we should go back to normal, and hopefully everything from there on out will be more smooth sailing. So, thank you for bearing with me on this. If you liked what you saw or you have anything, just let me know down below. All that said and more. I've been Grim, I've been tired, and it's time to say goodnight. So, bye-bye.